I've been living in Beijing for ever since I landed in China, so a little over 10 years now, and me and Beijing, we have a special bond. I am in love with the city and I think of it as my second home. But is it the Chinese city for me? Is my personality compatible with Beijing's vibe, or am I more of a Dongbei guy deep down, or even a closeted Shanghainese? That's what we're about to find out today with the help of this quiz that promises to place you in the Chinese city that best suits your personality. 10 questions stand between me and the ultimate truth, so let's get tested. No, that does not sound right. Let's get started. That's more like it. What is your favorite hobby? Shopping is not my hobby. Walking around a city, that's what I mostly do actually on this channel. There's a lot of walking. I am looking at an 8-kilometer walk. 13.8 kilometers. I think that walking around a city helps you learn about the city, helps you know the city better, and exercises your legs. So going out on the town for drinks and dancing, not anymore. It's something that I used to do back in college. Monday would be the worst because that's when the hangover would really hit. And so, but not anymore. Exploring the wilderness, yes, I think that that's something that I've only recently started to consider. In terms of Beijing, for example, you're always within a walking distance from parks, but that's still in an urban setting. What I've just realized that I'm interested in is just going outside of the city, leaving my worries in the city, and just enjoying nature within a natural environment. Visiting historic monuments, that's nice. I like to learn about history, not from the museums though, but from going out on the streets. You've seen me going to the hutongs or going to temples, because I think that learning about the history from places that are still filled with life, for me, is a lot more interesting than just, you know, going to a museum and learning about history from artifacts within a glass case. In conclusion, it's gonna be walking around the city. Question number 2, after work, which drink do you prefer? A Coke? No, that's what I have sometimes with food. A tea? Yeah, I drink tea almost every night. A cold beer, a glass of wine. I wouldn't mind these. It's just, these are like mostly during social gatherings. A coffee, I wouldn't drink it after work. I will drink it the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. And then when I come back at home after work, when I'm relaxing, unwinding, a good piping hot cup of tea. That's how nights should end. Nice. If you could choose any terrain, which one would it be? I grew up in Beirut, it's a coastal city, so I do miss the water. I don't know how to swim though. I visited coastal cities in China, Tianjin, beautiful. Shanghai, obviously, Qingdao. Qingdao is very beautiful. It's perhaps time for a change if I was given the opportunity. Snow, no to snow. No to snow, no to winter, no to rain, no to wind, no to cold temperature.
No to all of these.
I'm gonna go for mountains. They're good cardio exercise. Wow. This is difficult. And so much greenery. Wherever you look, greenery. Ooh. And insects, but greenery. What topics are you most passionate about? That's the 4th question. Travel. I wouldn't say I'm passionate about it. Philosophy, I'm interested in philosophy, but I'm not interested in people who think of themselves as philosophers. You know, like, it's just like they make a mountain out of a molehill, and I don't like that. I like to keep things really simple. Spirituality, this is a very private, personal thing, and so I don't snoop around other people's spiritualities or belief systems. It's really none of my business. Speaking of business is a topic here. A lot of people around me have an entrepreneurial spirit, and so I see them venturing out and doing their own thing, which I think is nice and admirable. I don't think I have the business acumen for this. Love, is love a topic that I'm passionate about? I don't know. Can you be passionate about love? I mean, you can be passionate about someone, but not love. If you're passionate about love instead of passionate about your lover, then you're there's a problem because then you're passionate about this idea instead of that person. And so by elimination, I think I'm just gonna go for travel because that's the one thing that I think I can do. What adjective describes you best? Sociable? Oh, no. I am not a sociable person. I am an introvert. Artistic? I'm not artistic. I think I might be creative, but I'm not artistic. Adventurous? I'd like to think of myself as a cautious adventurous. I wouldn't do skydiving. I wouldn't do diving. I wouldn't swim with sharks. All of these, I don't think I'm a daredevil. Intellectual? I think I vibe well with that adjective. I don't take myself seriously, and so when I'm talking to friends or colleagues, I like to keep things lighthearted. I like to throw jokes here and there, but I do read a lot and I work in the media, and so you know a little bit about a lot of things, and so I'm just gonna go for intellectual, if I say so myself. Which of the following activities appeals to you most? Hiking a challenging mountain? Sure, sign me up. Walking around a foreign city? Sure, sign me up by 2. Having a deep conversation about life? I'll skip. Going to a rooftop party in a big city? Maybe in my 20s, but are you not seeing a pattern in these questions? I feel like they're asking exactly the same question over and over and over again in different formats. I don't know what's happening here, but again, it's not scientific. I am just gonna go say hiking a challenging mountain. Why not? Challenge yourself. I don't think a lot of people do that. If you won the lottery, you would. I have never bought in my life, ever, a lottery ticket. I don't believe in it. I don't see the purpose that it serves. Everyone wants to change their life. Everyone wants to be rich. I am not bothered if I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire and I'm not bothered. But if I do, which I won't, what would I do? Would I start up my own adventure-based company? No. Buy a high-rise condo and a nice car? It's always good to invest in real estate. This is a long-term investment, and I know that prices are exuberant. I get that. It is what it is. A nice car? Don't care if it's nice. Your boy here has a lot of pent-up anger that could just come up at the slightest incident, and so I'd rather not go down that line. Keep the money and live as usual. Money changes you. You're gonna be different. Your needs are gonna be different. You'll have more money in your pocket, you'll have more money in the bank, and you won't be able to forget about that. And so I'm just gonna say I will buy a house and a car. Someone else can have the car. I don't need it. If you could describe life in one phrase, it would be, life is a spiritual experience. Maybe for those who believe in spirituality, life is a journey. Yeah, it is a journey, and we're all going through the same journey, each in their own way. And at the end of the journey, we're all gonna meet death. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's sad, but you know what? That's one of the very few certainties in life, death. So life is a journey. Make it worthwhile, you guys. The last question. Not sure how this fits into what city is best for me in China because it's about food. What out of the following tastes, which appeals to you most? Pause. Now that I'm editing this video, I'm kind of starting to realize that actually asking about food preferences makes sense because different regional cuisines in China have different flavor profiles, and so that could be a criteria for this quiz to better place me in a city. Hunan and Sichuan both have spicy food. Shandong is more on the savory side, and Fujian, sweet and sour. Now I'm regretting making this face. I stand corrected. Back to the video. I've recently started to appreciate the sour flavors. So pomegranate molasses, vinegar, lemon. So in honor of that, I'm just gonna go for sour. Calculating results, drum rolls. Beijing! Woohoo! I don't know how they did it. I don't know what I said or chose that made them think that Beijing fits my personality, but I'll happily take it. I know online personality quizzes are silly and random and not scientific, and I don't know why I'm dissing them when I just made a video out of them, but they're also kind of fun and help you reflect on who you are, like your priorities in life, your likes and dislikes. And so if you want more of that, let me know in the comments section. If you want more lighthearted content, something that doesn't involve straining physical challenges, I am all ears, so hit me up with what you have. This was all from me for this week. I will see you next time. Until then, 再见.